A rumbling cadence echoes off these steeply banked turns. It's a force that reaches so deep, calling CBS and America to this place for 22 years.
Johnny Allison throws the block. Tail hits him. Buddy Baker has done it.
Are you just going to keep winning races forever? I'm going to keep on trying.
Bobby Allison has won. Something is amiss on Earnhardt's car. He blowed her up.
Bill Elliott. It's one of the most violent accidents we've ever seen. Thank God! Kurt Cope's first victory. And there's trouble off the turn, too. Davey Allison is going to win. Dale Jarrett's going to win the Daytona 500.
Sterling Marlin. Sterling Marlin. And here he comes for the second time. The most anticipated moment.
We've won it, we've won it, we've won.
Jeff Gordon will win it. Who will it be this year? Reigning Winston Cup champion Dale Jarrett. He's on the pole. Not a bad place to be. Defending Daytona champion Gordon. A new crew. No excuses. The Intimidator, Earnhardt. The Dominator, maybe someday. For now, it's Dale Earnhardt Jr. Stock car racing's greatest day, the Daytona 500. Daytona, it's always the same new story. Record crowds gathering. Record purse, over $9 million this year at stake. And always that same old electricity is creeping through the sold-out grandstands in the infield for the 42nd running of this, the great American race. On pit road, the drivers are ready. The two-time champion, Bill Elliott, starting third, looking good. And Mark Martin feeling good for the first time in many years. Darrell Waltrip, the '89 champion, he'll start dead last. And Ricky Rudd makes his 23rd effort from outside of the front row to win this race. The major story, Dale Jarrett, his car being repaired from that incident yesterday. The question now, will this impede his effort to win a third Daytona 500? Let's join Dick Berggren from Speedway Illustrated magazine with the 93 and 96 champion.
Thanks, Ken. In the days leading up to this Daytona 500, Dale Jarrett has been the favorite. He won the pole. He has been consistently among the fastest in all the qualifying practice sessions. But that crash yesterday was a big one. Your crew said it was a huge thrash. Is this thing ready to go?
I hope. They tell me it is. Just thank you to all the guys. They've done just a great job of repairing this car. It was unfortunate. You know, we were out there on our last run. Something happened in front of us. We slowed down and got caught up in some things. But they did a great job. Todd me assures that everything's going to be all right. And we'd like to say hello to Jeffrey Bodine. Jeff, we're thinking about you, man. Best wishes to you, and look forward to seeing you out here soon.
Good luck at the 500. Terrell Shaheen.
Only 5 father-son pairings have ever raced in the Daytona 500 together. Richard and Kyle Petty, Richard and his father Lee Petty, Buck Baker and his son Buddy, and of course Davey Allison and his father Bobby. And here we have Dale Earnhardt Sr. and Jr. Dale, can you tell me a little bit about what it's like for you today? Is this feeling of racing with your son in the Daytona 500?
Well, we've been doing a little bit of racing through the years now, and last year and this year, and got to race in IROC with him. But to run in the Daytona 500 is a pretty special moment for me, really. My first Daytona 500 was so awesome, it was just overwhelming. But now, again, him being in it for his first time and me being in it with him, that's pretty awesome day, too. So we're going to hopefully race some together. Maybe we can help each other win. One of us win. So that would be a nice touch to the day.
Dale Jr., I'm sure as a father and son, you two have shared a lot of great moments together. What does this mean to you today?
Well, I'm pretty excited, just to say the least. I was so worried about making the race or just having a spot in the race, and we did way beyond my expectations. We're starting 8th, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. Hope we have a good day. 500 miles is a long ways, and we're going to try to stick around there to the end.
To Bill Stevens.
Thanks, Ralph. Jeff Gordon has won 2 out of the last 3 Daytona 500s. Won it here last year from the pole, but a lot of changes since then, Jeff. Can you do it again today?
I certainly think that we can. Now, we've put together a great group of guys that have been working extremely hard on our super speedway program, been working real hard in the engine room on these restrictor plate engines, and they've definitely done their homework, and we've had good results. You know, we need a 500-mile race. We're going to make some good, clean pit stops, and just hope that's a safe race today.
He starts on the inside of row 11.
Welcome back to the Daytona 500, part of Speed Weeks 2000 at Daytona, presented by Fritos. As Ned mentioned, a cold front came through here this morning. Yesterday we had mid-80-degree temperatures in Daytona Beach. Today, the temperature will not hit 60. High humidity and the wind has shifted. It now comes from the north, and it's a stiff breeze out there for today's Daytona 500. Let's have a look at the starting lineup. Dale Jarrett, 2 times the Daytona 500 champion, and his Robert Yates teammate Ricky Rudd share the front row. Row 2, 2-time winner Bill Elliott, and Mike Skinner, 4th here last year. Rusty Wallace makes his 18th try to win the 500. Ward Burton, 8th in 97. Tony Stewart started on the front row last season, and Dale Earnhardt Jr., could he be Rookie of the Year? Row 5, Mark Martin, 15 tries to win it. Michael Waltrip, 5th last year. Jeff Gordon has won 2 of the last 3 500s. Derek Cope, the winner in 1990. Bobby Labonte, a close second 2 years ago to Earnhardt, and Jeff Burton in his 7th 500. IndyCar star Scott Pruitt makes his Winston Cup debut, and Joe Nemechek's in the 500 for the 6th time. Former IndyCar racer Robbie Gordon in his 3rd 500, and Kenny Irwin, 3rd last year. Jeremy Mayfield ran 3rd here 2 years ago, and Jerry Nadeau joins the Hendrick team. Dale Earnhardt, it took him 20 years, but he won it in 98, and Jimmy Spencer in his 9th 500 start. Ken Schrader, the runner-up in 89, and yesterday's winner, Matt Kenseth in the Busch race. Terry Labonte making his 22nd start, and rookie Ed Ferrier. Johnny Benson in the race for the 4th year, and Rick Maz. Chad Little, 2 straight top 10s, and John Andretti in his 7th 500. Sprint car star Dave Blaney, a Daytona rookie with Robert Presley. Truck Series graduate Stacy Compton and Wally Dullenbach. Mike Bliss racing for A.J. Foyt, Steve Parks cars owned by Earnhardt. Bobby Hamilton makes his 10th start, and Sterling Marlin, winner in 94 and 95. It's the 5th Daytona 500 for Rusty's brother Kenny Wallace, and Elliott Sadler driving for the Wood brothers. They've won it 4 times. Kevin LePage from Vermont in his 3rd 500, and Kyle Petty makes his 19th try to win it. And 3-time Winston Cup champ Darrell Waltrip, the 1989 winner.